husband, Jared.
It's my wife, Jenny.
This is Cherry Pie Cottage.
Episode 33.
What? I loved being 33 when I was 33. I don't know why. Anything divisible by 3 or 7 I like. I don't know why.
I don't either. It's just a number.
Yeah. We live in Lubbock, Texas, by the way.
Yes.
Thought I almost forgot the rest of the intro. But thank you to all new and returning viewers. We appreciate y'all. For you returning ones, you know what you're getting yourself into. For those new ones, stick around. If you watched the last episode, it was kind of short and not really a whole lot of knitting content. Stick around for not this episode, but the next one, because there's still not a whole lot of knitting.
Nope.
Well, I do have some foes this week, but there is a lot of shop news. So, there's that. Also, we have a game for y'all. It's called Find Cherry. And if you don't know what Cherry is our mascot. She is a pink llamacorn. There's no prizes. It's just for fun, by the way. So what's been going on?
Not a whole lot, really. I mean, we had the 4th of July.
Yes, I love the 4th of July.
That was it, really.
4th of July kind of got cut short this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all are ever doing fireworks, it's very important to limit the number of people that are shooting off fireworks at any given point in time. Mm-hmm. In your particular celebration. Mm-hmm. So we had a bit of a mishap.
Not we. You were doing them correctly.
I was over there shooting them off, but the fact of how many people were shooting them off, it just became very chaotic and dangerous.
Yes.
So
there's that. Lots of work. I've been working my tail off because we're getting ready to go on vacation. And when we get back from vacation, I'm going to be doing a lot of dyeing for the advent calendar, so there's not going to be a lot of new coming to the shop. So there's not going to be big, huge updates. But, so yeah, I've just been dyeing a lot, and you will see when we get to shop news how much I've been dyeing. It's a lot. What else has been going on?
gone fishing a couple times.
Little man's convinced him to go.
Yeah.
When it's like upper 90s, almost hundreds.
Yeah, it was hot up there today. The mosquitoes were terrible this morning, but then they kind of all died and went to where they belong.
Both of them asked me and Haley if we wanted to go, and we are saying, hey, we're going to go fishing, you going to go? And we both said, y'all have fun. I'm not sitting out in the heat. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't like heat.
Heat don't like you either.
No.
So.
Heat makes me pass out.
Feelings mutual.
So I don't like heat at all. I get overheated easily. So. And it's been like that my entire life.
So what's about to be going on, babe?
Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Woo woo. Our annual vacation we go with my family every year. So we go to a family reunion, and then we go to Slitterbond, and then there's also shopping. And then we just kind of hang out in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a good time.
We got new lights. I don't know if y'all can tell. Let us know if you like it, or if we should not do it if it blows us out. Because we're both very, very white, like pale. I mean, look, my hands. That's ridiculous. I need to go out in the sun more, but I don't like to.
That involves going outside. That involves putting on real pants.
I wear pants.
That's why I said real pants.
Yes, I wear pants, but I have some pants that I only wear around the house because they're comfortable. I would not wear them out in public though. So. And not because they're inappropriate, it's just the type of material. They're like yoga pants, and I'm not comfortable wearing those out in public because you can see panty lines, and they're too tight for my comfort. So, but I think that's about it for what's been going on. We do, however, have a cow going on because I have been obsessed with sweater knitting. So we are doing a sweater obsession cow. So the rules are, it has to be a faux before you enter it, for one. We've had a few people put in posts of progress that no, it's a faux only. Now if it's a whip, fine. You didn't have to start it when we started the cow, is what I'm saying. But before you put it in for prizes, you need to finish it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. It needs to be an adult sweater, not a child sweater, an adult sweater.
What if I knit one for my adult teddy bear?
No. Like an adult human.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want extra entries, use Cherry Pie Cottage, like a very visible,
Prominent
portion
portion of the sweater.
Is that what you said? Significant amount is
Yes.
what you said the last
Significant
time.
amount, prominent portion.
Yeah. So not just one stripe in your coat of many colors.
Yes.
It needs to be. I'm not going to put a percentage on it, but
Now what you could do is buy enough different Cherry Pie Cottage yarns to do one stripe of each one
yeah.
to make a sweater.
Yes, you could. I'm going to put my pen down because I keep playing with it.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. If y'all have any other questions, message us here on YouTube. You can message me on Instagram. And there is a chatter thread in our Ravelry group. The faux thread is also in our Ravelry group. That's it. It's really, there's not a ton of rules. There really isn't.
Have fun.
Oh, you have to be awesome. That's like the number one rule
That's
of
a
all.
rule in all.
Yes.
You have to be awesome.
Yes. So, now it's time for
Faux party! Don't even ask me.
Do you have a faux? I'm gonna take that as a no. I finished my purse knitting. Where'd that little ball go, by the way? You
Huh?
seriously didn't pick it up for me? You're such a jerk. Where is it?
Right back there behind you.
You're such a jerk.
She asked me to pick something up, and then does this whole Jedi mind trick where she's like, "You're so much better at finding things than me because you always lose your stuff."
No.
That's what you said.
No, that is not what I said, not the exact words. The exact words were, you're better at finding things than I am because you've had more practice at finding things because you lose things more than I do.
See?
So, put it all together, it's not as ugly as what came out of his mouth.
So I said, you know what? I'm not going to pick it up.
You're
and
a
I
jerk.
know exactly where it is, too.
You're so mean. So I'd taken my car in to get an inspection done because it was time for the new registration sticker. I hate doing that. But little man went with me. So I finished this off. I did not have, it was from a sock, like leftovers. I'd knit socks. There was like this much of the sock blank left. And I was gonna keep it to show you, but little man's like, let me see it. Can I wind it up? So this is what I had left. So he wound it up for me. But here's the hat. And I did like very rapid decreases because I did not have a lot of yarn. And I made them up. And the ends aren't woven in yet, but it's still a faux because it's off the needles. So, nice little light hat.
It's a faux, not an no.
It is a faux. It is finished. It is off the
It's
needles.
not finished. You haven't woven in the ends.
That's what I consider a faux, though, is it is completely off the needles.
So it's a no.
No. It's a faux that needs finishing touches. It's still a faux. So, but I love it. It's a little small, so I might keep it and give it to my cousin. She's not quite one yet, so I'm gonna wait till she gets a little bit bigger, but I try to knit them a new hat, her and her brother, a new hat every year. So I have one for future. The other thing is the Cozy Up girls recently released a new pattern, and it was called the Summer Christmas Stole. Well, it was done in collaboration with 7th Floor Yarns, which they have kits up now, I believe. And it was a summer advent calendar, basically. It was like a Christmas and July advent calendar. And they had Cozy Up design the pattern for it. Well, she was knitting up a second one using my yarn with a gray she had already, and she was using emu eggs and mustard. And this is DK weight, by the way, so it was 8 DK minis and a full skein. I used 3 full skein DK weight yarn. But here's mine, which I really enjoyed it, but these are not exactly my colors. So Little Miss, I had her pose for the pictures for me to take so I could send to Jamie. And then Haley immediately claimed it for herself. So this is now Haley's. And I might knit myself another one because it was really a quick knit. But this pattern is up on Ravelry. You can get the kits from 7th Floor Yarns.
Isn't that the one out in New York?
I believe so, because they're a mother and daughter and they live on the 7th floor.
So that means they're from New York?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure where they live, but I know they live on the 7th floor of an apartment building. So, but my colors that I used, the gray is my colorway Clouded, and that was my main color. So this is what you would have used for the full skein. This is what I had left. And then for, in place of all the minis, this blue was Lost at Sea, Tweed Sheep DK by Looking Glass Fiber Art. It is 85% superwash merino and 15% tweed. So there's that one. Nope, this way. And then the other one was same base, but it's called Hint of Mint. So, of course you're gonna do that. But it's really long. And if I knit one for myself, I'm probably going to make it wider and less of these repeats, because I like mine, well, I might do more repeats. It just means I'll have to have more yarn. So, I might pick that yarn up while we're in Knit City.
If y'all heard that ding, that was just my phone telling me I had a text message.
So, there's that. I mean, it's really long. But I enjoyed it. It was an awesome knit, and I like the faux. But these are not exactly my colors. But Little Miss loved it, so she took it. I think I need one that is gray and pink, and maybe that blue. Or I might just do pink and gray. But I definitely want to make it wider. I know that much. So, that's all I have for faux party. And you have no faux party? Have you? Can I have a kiss, please? Can I have a real kiss? Okay. Oh, before we forget, guys. Community over competition.
Absolutely.
Yes. We are wearing our shirts again. We got these from Mr. Snap That. You can get your own from Mr. Snap That too.
Yep.
So it's a great cause.
Yep. He's on Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, I do have the faux.
No, that's going to be in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's all we have for faux party.
Yep.
Now it's time for.
Dee 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 dee.
Now for something completely different.
Hey, babe.
What?
Why can't the T-Rex clap its hands?
Why?
Because it's extinct.
It's really dumb.
So, when I was a teenager, after I graduated high school, my parents got real mad at me because they said I had no sense of direction. So it was right then that I packed up all my stuff and right.
What? Say that again?
I packed up all my stuff and right.
I wasn't sure if I heard you right, so it's really dumb. And you made me look really dumb because I didn't get it the first time.
You know what's the least spoken language in the world?
Simlish.
Sign language.
Anything else in the news here?
Yes. So recently I saw in the news a slice of apple pie is $2.50 in Jamaica, and it's $3 in the Bahamas. Now, why am I telling you this? Because these are the pirates of the Caribbean.
So stupid! Oh my goodness.
What does a vegetarian zombie eat? Grains.
Anything else in the news?
No, that's it.
Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Dee 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 dee.
Now it's time for
Whip
Whip
It.
It. Whip It Good.
What you whipping up, babe? Hey, wait. Actually, what you drinking, babe?
Really? I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper with cream from Sonic.
Now, what you whipping, babe?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm working on one of 3 sweaters I have on the needles.
One of 3.
Yeah.
No single person needs that many sweaters.
Yeah, you do. For one, that one's a t-shirt and it's lightweight. This is a long sleeve and it's lightweight. The other one is a cardigan and it's heavy.
Well.
So, this one is the Sunset Highway. And I am using Knit Picks and Happy Little Yarn. All on the fingering weight is Happy Little Yarn. And then it is Stroll Tweed. Yes. For, hold on. For the other 2.
Something Heather.
Yeah, I was trying to find. I had all of my tags together, I thought. Apparently not. Farmhouse Heather. North Pole Heather.
I think that blue is Farmhouse Heather, isn't it?
No. The brown is Farmhouse.
No.
The blue is North Pole. Okay, so I am about an inch away from being able to start the decrease, or to separate for sleeves. So, we're gonna go from the back because it's the one where I'm at and I don't want to spread it too far. So the brown is Farmhouse Heather on Stroll Tweed. The purple is Happy Little Yarn and it's called Everything is Zen. The pink is Happy Little Yarn, just a girl. And then the blue is Knit Pick Stroll North Pole Heather. So I am done with the yoke completely. But I love it. Now it's just stockinette for miles. And I am about an inch away from being able to separate for sleeves. So hopefully next time we record, this will be, I'll have the sleeves separated. So I can't guarantee it because for a week we're going on vacation. Oh, speaking of which, because of vacation, our next podcast is going to be 3 weeks instead of 2. Because the day we're supposed to record will be in San Antonio. And the Monday after we get back is his first day back to work after a week off. He's gonna come home and not want to do anything but sleep, probably. because we don't get back till Sunday night, and then he goes to work Monday. So it'll just be 3 weeks instead of 2. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
You are forever always going to say it like that on the podcast, or anytime we see in Knit City. That is all you're going to say. And that was just in a bag I made. I'm not going to show it to you because it was from when I first started making them before I even started selling them. My other one is my Maritimo, which is a t-shirt sweater.
T-shirts.
Both the Sunset Highway and this one are by Caitlin Hunter or Boylan Knitworks. And this is in my new bag from Knit for Brains. This is her new style canvas bag. It's got handles, drawstring, 2 pockets in the front, and then the 6 in the middle. I love it. My main color is Cherry Pie Cottage, Obligatory Valentine, which that colorway will be back in January. Unless you want to special order it now. I will do seasonal colorways on special order, but I'm not putting them in the shop until closer to those seasons. Just FYI. And I'm also using a Miss Babs Mini in silver, and then I'm also using Yarnberry and Just Jane. And this is a fingering weight. But, Kim, look, I finished the body. So all I have to do is pick up the neck and knit it and do the sleeves, and this sweater is done. So this one's gonna go with me on vacation because Haley's driving part of the way. Daddy will be in the front seat. Mommy will be
Taking a nap.
No, Daddy will not be taking a nap. Daddy will be in the front seat. Mommy will be in the back picking up stitches and knitting and listening to music and not paying attention at all to what's going on because I might panic just a little bit. Not because she's a bad driver, but because she's a new driver. That is the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, just makes me nervous. But I have, so, quite happy. If I ever knit this again, I will make it longer, the body, because where this hits is not where I typically like for my shirts to hit, but I haven't blocked it yet, so it's probably going to hang longer anyways, because the lace isn't opened up or anything. But I like it, and this was my second Knit City sweater, and then look at my stitch marker. I don't know if y'all can see that very well.
Which one is it?
It is my 4th of July cupcake from Simply Serving. So she is Simply Serving HK, I believe, on Instagram and Etsy. I might be wrong on Etsy, so just go to her Instagram and she should have a link to her shop from that. So, what are you whipping up? I have one more after this, but I'm gonna be nice and let him talk.
So I'm working on my never-ending Joe's Perfect Slipper Socks in the undercover superhero Batman colorway from
Ginger Snap.
Ginger Snap. Yes. That's the body of the sock, and then the green is the Araucania yarn in the Tonals 131 colorway. So,
How many times have you said that? Is that why you can remember it?
well, I did the other project with it too. Done another project with it, and
the hat.
something I thought about with this yarn, and it's actually perfect because it's Batman, and then the green is almost like what Robin wears. Robin has almost this color green.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
we-
the Joker.
No, Robin. Batman and Robin.
Sure, because when I think Robin, I think green.
Well, look at what he wears.
I think red.
But he wears the green.
No, not that green.
I bet he does.
It's a darker green. Look it up.
I bet he does.
I'm gonna be right, guys. I'll be right. He'll be wrong. And I don't even watch really Batman stuff. First picture that showed up was Robin the Bird.
Well, yeah, because I just Googled the word Robin.
Oh, you're thinking Teen Titans, but that's still not the right green. That's
Robin.
still, no, that one's still too bright.
Robin.
That's still not the right green.
Still.
Still darker. You were thinking Teen Titans. That's Beast Boy green.
That is
Not-
that is almost Beast Boy green. But still.
Not Robin.
But he does wear green. So
Not
who was right?
that green.
Who was right?
I didn't say he
This
didn't
guy.
wear green. I said he didn't wear that green.
This guy.
I didn't say he didn't wear green at all.
So.
Got anything else to say?
Oh, I have it in my Knit for Brains pocket bag.
What?
My Nightmare Before Christmas pocket bag. Love this.
Canvas bag.
Canvas pocket bag, whatever.
It is not canvas pocket bag. It's just a canvas bag. That's what she calls it.
Whatever.
If they go and look up Knit for Brains pocket bag, that is not going to show up. Nothing's going to show up.
Well, okay.
So Laura, tell us if he is correct or if I'm correct, because
But-
him calling it a pocket bag does not sound right.
We're going to put a little asterisk right here.
No, we're not.
And the asterisk means Jared does not always know the exact name of things, so don't look that up. Okay? That's what the asterisk should say right down here, not the actual name. Simple.
I'm not putting that in. So, and
Is
I'm
it-
the one that edits
It
now.
is a canvas bag. It has pockets. It is a bag.
It's a canvas bag.
Canvas pocket bag.
Canvas bag.
Either way. If you want to find the bag, just go look at Knit for Brains shop.
Yeah.
How about that?
Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
There. Simple.
Yep. So, anything else?
No.
Nope. He kind of lost his knitting mojo a little bit.
I did. I've been really tired when I come home from. And we've been busy, honestly.
Yeah, we've been.
I
Really
mean,
busy.
there hadn't been a lot going on, but we've just been busy.
There hadn't been much time of us just hanging out in the evenings
Yeah.
at home. And I don't know why it's been like that lately.
Well,
Weird.
I get home and we've got to go to Costco, or we got Wednesday night service or something.
We go to see a
We
movie,
go to see a movie. We
which
went-
saw
went
the
to
new
some-
Spider-Man.
Really good.
Really good. And that's all we're going to say.
Yep.
We thought it was really good. Y'all need to go watch it and
Yeah.
decide for yourself. I have one more whip. I showed these last week. I had just cast them on. They are my No Makers socks. Make your own stripes. This time I am using, not that one, this one. More Backyard Shenanigans. So, I've got all of them in, all of the stripes. And I love these the most. These are the most colorful.
Those are the scarecrow stripe.
Huh?
No, never mind.
No, you already said it. Now you might as well explain yourself.
You know the whole, oh, I miss you most of all, scarecrow. So you love that stripe the most of all. So.
Shut up. That was dumb.
It was. I know. It was dumb.
So, there we go. And I have my corn dog on there from Simply Serving. So, and I am, the blue is Nitpick Strolled, no clue what the colorway was. It was just in my, maybe I do know what color it is. It's mint.
It's mint?
No, it's mint.
Oh.
Colorway is mint. So, and then the white is just some white yarn that I had. It's from the base we had, it was a base we were trying out and decided not to carry in the shop. Was not soft enough. So, But there you go. I like these the most out of all the ones I've knit because they're so bright and colorful. I like them a lot. Even the orange stripe. And I'm not an orange person. I do not like orange. But the orange is orange sickle. Orange sickle. Said it right the first time. Then we have fireflies. Then we have bird pooped on my swing set. S'mores. Fireworks. And hula hoop. So, and the fireworks is actually a tweed base, but it's the tweed nips are colored. You can see it on this side too. So, which by the way, I know of where I can get a base like that, and if that's something y'all are interested in, message me down below. Because I got some and like dyed it up and I wasn't sure if I wanted to carry it in the shop. But if it's something that y'all would be interested in, let me know. So, I can only get it in fingering though. I can't get it in any other weight. But that's all I have for whips. I do love these socks. They're so pretty and bright. Now I'm just gonna start repeating. So, and this one only had 6 minis in it, so these aren't gonna be quite as tall as the other ones. Cause I've got it, I do 8 stripes and then I put the heel in. So it's gonna have a repeat of these 2 colors in it before I get to the hill. Heel, not hill. My foot does not have a hill, it has a heel. I cannot talk today.
Words.
Words. That's the title. My foot has a heel.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I have for whips. Do you have... You already said you didn't have anything else. So,
No.
you want to put your whip down?
Can I finish this row,
No.
please?
No.
Thank you.
I have to pick up my sweater whip. Now it's time for
Story time.
Texas story time, y'all. So we did M last week. We're gonna do N and O because,
Ooh.
guys, believe it or not, we actually remembered which one, and I marked the page before we even started recording.
Mm-hmm.
We're on topic today. So you want me to go first?
Yeah,
And then-
you go.
Okay. So as we all know, I am obsessed with armadillos. I don't know why.
It's a tank rat.
It's not a tank rat. I just am. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that when we got married, he was stationed in North Carolina, so then I had to live outside of North Carolina and outside of Texas, and I had to live in North Carolina. Shut up.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Fidgeting and talk about the
So-
N&O.
Armadillos are the state's small mammal.
Yes.
And so it's very heavily associated with Texas. And when I got moved outside of Texas, North Carolina, because that's when the military said this is where he's stationed, you don't get the choice, I decided I was going to decorate my whole house in Texas stuff because I needed to feel like Texas was still near. But anyways, 9-banded armadillo. The state small mammal can actually have anywhere from 7 to 11 bands, and it is the only mammal with its own suit of armor. It produces exactly 4 babies every time it gives birth, and although it is nearly blind and deaf, it has a great sense of smell, which explains why it is often found near barbecue joints. That's a joke, y'all.
Does it say that's a joke?
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does. All right. So, why do I got to talk about the flower?
Because I'm going to talk about the oil and you didn't want to.
Oh, okay. So
You have to talk about this.
So the Nymphoea.
It's not nympho.
Oh, sorry.
Nymphaea.
Nymphaea, or Texas Dawn, is the state water lily, a hybrid yellow flowered lily developed in San Angelo.
It's really pretty.
Right there. So, that is our state flower. Well, state water lily.
Yeah, I was going to say, our state flower is bluebonnets, dear. You know this.
There's too many state this and state that. Why do we have to have all those things?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Our state dog is part coyote.
Yes. Because that's how we roll.
It's Blue Lacy. Look it up. So if you have ever seen any sort of Hollywood Western associated with Texas, it's always oil something.
Is
And
that one Giant? With
James Dean?
yeah. And
Yeah.
Is that what it was called? Giant?
I don't know if it was called Giant, but it had James Dean in it. It was like one of his last movies he
Yeah.
made. But yeah, oil is a big deal here. If you're in the oil business, you're making a lot of
Just
money.
go look at some of the houses down in Midland and Odessa, and you'll
which
see.
is where the oil boom's going on right now.
Good grief.
So, but we have oil rigs all over the state. We even have some right here in Lubbock, all over. Let's see. Oil. The start of the modern petroleum industry was at the Spindletop oil field just south of Beaumont. The Spindletop gusher at the Lucas No. 1 well in 1901 produced more oil in its first 6 weeks than all other fields in the United States and Russia at the time. This dramatic event launched Texas away from its agricultural roots and into the petroleum era. Am I saying something wrong?
No, it's just I never would have thought that it started over
In Beaumont?
Near Beaumont.
You would have thought it would have started in Midland, Odessa,
Yeah.
which is where all of the oil...
If y'all don't know, Beaumont is over
Yeah.
on the east side of the state, right near Louisiana. Whereas the oil boom now is in
West
the western side of the state, south of us.
And Beaumont is like almost swamp area.
Yeah.
And Midland, Odessa is desert. That's weird.
I wouldn't have expected Beaumont.
But we do have like major oil booms all over the state.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. Today, Texas is the nation's.
Shh,
Guys.
she's going to say the words.
10 bonus points. Anybody can tell us what the quote is.
Did she say it?
Hint. It's his favorite movie. Not Nightmare Before Christmas. Texas is the nation's largest producer of crude oil and one of the largest producers in the world. It also emits
so Texas has a very rich history for native tribes. So for millennia, for a long time before European contact, hundreds of diverse native groups, tribes, and nations passed through or settled in what is now Texas. The arrival of Europeans caused tribal demographics to change rapidly because of the introduction of diseases, massive military campaigns, assimilation, and forced relocations. Today in Texas, 3 reservations are managed separately by the Alabama Cushatas, the Tigwas, and the Kickapoos.
Yeah.
Okay. This map captures one moment in time of the Texas Native American population, and this is by 1830. So that is...
a lot of Comanche and a lot of Apache.
Yeah, Comanche were real big, the Kiowa, the Karankawas. I always knew about the Karankawas because Camp Karankawa that I always went to with the Boy Scouts.
Fun fact. Quanah, Texas, where Quanah Parker is buried, is near here.
Oh. So, I don't know about the buffalo being in Mexico. I don't know about that. But
they were up here. We actually have a breed in Palo Duro Canyon in Amarillo.
yeah. So a lot of Comanche. they had the biggest area. You've got the Mescalero Apache, the
Lipan.
Tawakoni, the Waco, the Cherokee, Kickapoo, Shawnee, Delaware, Alabama, Coshada, Tonkawa, Badeas, Lipan Apache, Caddo.
See, you say that different. I call it Cato.
No, it's Caddo, like Lake Caddo.
It's Cato. It's Cato.
Anyway, the Coahuiltecan. I know I messed that up. I know I butchered that. But
Coahuiltecan.
that one.
How am I the one that knows how to say it, but you aren't?
Oh, yes, because your pronunciation of it was perfect.
Better than yours.
Anyway.
You sound like a kindergartner learning how to read.
I don't know how to say it. Okay.
Did you say that one?
Here.
Caronquas?
That one right there. That was one of the tribes that lived in Texas by 1830. And yes, the Caronquas. I said that one earlier.
Oh, okay.
So, Texas native tribes, y'all.
Yep. You got anything else to say?
I do not.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Why? What is she getting at, y'all?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, put the marker.
Ooh, I get to talk about that one next time.
Of course you do, because you own one. You also got to talk about that, too.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I get to talk about that one, though.
You can talk about that one. I don't care.
Okay. So, next week, it's peas.
Yes.
The letter P. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
This kindergarten minute has been brought to you by...
I'm sorry. I'm a little immature sometimes. Don't look at me like that. You're a little...
I didn't look at you. I looked at the camera.
You're a little immature a lot more than I am. And I do have an 11-year-old boy. So everything is about restroom humor. So I say so a lot, guys. I know this, but if I try to focus on it, then I end up saying it more. Sorry.
How sorry are you?
I'm not saying it. Now it's time for it. You get to say it with me this time.
Shop news!
So let's talk about Cherry Pie Cottage first.
Okay. Seeing as how that's the show we're on.
Yes. So when I said Cherry Pie Cottage, yes, shut up. Said Cherry Pie Cottage first. Could that mean we have two shops to talk about?
Maybe.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to talk first?
I want to go first.
Okay, well you have to put your knitting down.
Okay. So, what's going on right now?
You do it too.
What's going on right now is I'm opening my own shop. Despite my better judgment, I'm opening my own shop on Etsy.
Why is it again despite your better judgment?
Just with my schedule already.
Oh, well you can just stock it as you get it.
Yeah.
Mostly because I need him out of my shop and out of my account. I want my
Because
stuff back.
I'm throwing off the whole vibe.
It's not that. It's
our
the fact
yarn
that
shop.
he downloaded the Etsy seller app too, so he gets all the messages and everything, which it's fine. But at the same time, this is my baby. This is my thing, and he's not doing anything wrong. It's just, it's mine. We share a lot. This is mine. I know.
I'm gonna have a drawer in the room that you're not allowed to look in.
Oh, whatever. You're allowed to look at everything. I just like telling him, hey, I got this order in today. Now it's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I
got this great review. Yeah, I know, I already read it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, is I want to be the one to tell him the news. It's not that he can't know the news, it's I want to tell him.
So, my Etsy,
So.
I do it a lot too, I know. My Etsy shop is going to be Goblin King Designs. Obviously, Goblin King. And for right now at least, it's going to be my wood turned pins. Or my turned pins, I should say, not wood turned. This one, there I have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Some of these are still listed in my shop.
Yes, some are still in her shop.
Isn't that one of them?
What?
The one you got in your hand.
Yeah, this one's in your shop.
Yeah.
I'm still getting everything set up with the Etsy shop. I have to get a separate bank account and all that stuff, so that way it doesn't intermingle with her shop or with our regular joint bank account.
The one that we use to pay bills.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be the pins for now, and there's going to be more stuff added later, possibly.
I'm still waiting on him to finish my candle holders.
This one is cherry, and I'm going to just keep on moving like I didn't hear what she said, even though I totally heard what she said. I have cherry wood, This one is zebra wood.
Oh, I love that zebra wood.
Let's get a little.
So pretty.
There's that one. There.
Moving on.
Moving right on. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. This one is kind of neat because this one I actually laminated the wood and put it all together myself. So this one is 5 different woods that are all laminated together.
And how much is this one going to be?
This one I think is 30. I think I put this one in there for 30. The others that I've already shown you are 25.
Did you already put that in my shop or in your shop? You just haven't.
I don't. It's not in your shop.
So this one's not currently listed yet.
Yes. So it is. The red is Paduke. That's Purple Heart. That is Mesquite.
Which, by the way, if y'all want a mesquite pin, that is something he can get a hold of easily.
Yeah.
Here's like a solid mesquite.
It should be Mesquite and Yellow Heart. Are those two, and then in between all the layers is zebra wood. I'm gonna pick this one up off the floor. This one I really like. This is a type of mahogany, and it's called sapele.
Hey babe, I got a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
Are you going to take custom orders
Yes, I am.
if they message you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I will put up somehow, either Instagram, Etsy, something or another, the different types of wood that I have available.
You could probably
And-
put it in your descriptions on the shop.
Yep. So that way, if you want to custom order a pin, like let's say you want a Paduke pin, but I don't have any listed already made, then you can message me and ask me to make a Paduke one specifically for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one,
I think this one's
this
cool.
is my baby right here. This is my
I
pride
think
and
this
joy.
one's really cool.
This one is not some weird white wood.
Nope.
This is deer antler. That is Axis deer antler. And you're probably wondering, but Jared, deer antler aren't blue.
No.
They don't have blue in them. Why do you have blue in your deer antler? Well, curious viewer, I have blue in my deer antler because Axis antler have a blood vessel that runs all the way up the antler. And whenever you're turning it, and it doesn't run straight or parallel with the edges of the antler, it curves through that, whatever. So as I was turning it, that blood vessel opened up a little bit. Made a huge mess all over the shop. No.
No, it didn't.
No, it did not.
Because these were ethically
Yes,
sourced.
these were
not.
well, I'll say I responsibly sourced them because I bought it at an antique shop down in Comfort.
And deer shed their antlers every year.
Yeah, they shed their antlers
So-
every year. So we're going to say the antler was naturally shed.
As far as we know,
As far as I know.
most of the antlers that are sold here in Texas
Let
are
me
like
put it
that.
this way. Let me put it this way. I did not shoot the deer. Not that I wouldn't, but I didn't.
If he shoots a deer, we eat the meat.
Yes.
And he'll keep the hide and
Yeah.
all of that. We try
Yeah.
to use as much of it as we can.
So this one is...
he's not shooting deer just for antlers,
Oh,
is
no.
basically what we're
No,
saying.
I'm not a trophy hunter.
No.
Not at all. These two, as you can see, both have gold-plated fittings. The others, and the sapele has gold
I'm
fittings.
not a fan of gold,
The others have the satin nickel fittings.
which is my favorite.
Yes, and there's
I
also
like this one.
there's also gunmetal. There's also like a gunmetal dark.
I think gunmetal would be great with the
Gunmetal
antler.
would look good with the antler. Yes.
Because you've also got the blue.
Mm-hmm.
So
I should have done
Oh.
a different color there. I should have done black.
I like the blue though. The resin that he's using is UV resin,
Yes.
and he can color it just about any color
Yep.
in the rainbow.
It's a standard UV resin that
Can only get it in Japan, by the way.
so. But this one, I love this one. I think it turned out great. Every antler pin is going to look different because every bit of antler is different. Even though it may come from the same deer, but every bit of it is going to be different from every other bit. Like this one, you can see all the little speckles in there from the antler. And I think that's really cool.
I really like the antler one.
But these are sanded up to 12,000 grit.
Is that the one you bought with your birthday money? That you were so excited about?
Yes. That I got at Hobby Lobby.
That's how, no, you didn't get it at Hobby Lobby, did you? I thought you got it at, with your card that Mom and Dad got you for your birthday.
Oh, no. That only went up to 3,000. Then when we were at Hobby Lobby, I got the micro mesh, which goes up to 12,000. So this one doesn't have any kind of coating or anything on it. This is simply sanded smooth, and you can see how shiny it is. But
And that's what's great about the resin is that you can sand it
Yeah.
and it's still shiny.
Yep,
And that's how you know you're getting old, when you get excited about a high.
a high grit sandpaper.
Yeah. It's okay. I got so excited because we got a new rug today.
So you know we're grown ups.
Yeah.
We're not excited about a concert or a.
No.
I don't know.
He's excited
What
about
do the
sandpaper.
kids
and
get excited about nowadays?
new music,
New music, new movies,
new app,
new apps. I don't know.
new phone.
New record comes out.
Well, yeah, he was excited about sandpaper. I was excited about a rug. Okay, in my defense though, I hate our living room floors. The lady we bought the house for worked for a flooring company here, and she had them come in and like cut the concrete to look and stain it to look like hardwood floors.
Yeah, you'll be on the lookout for Goblin King Designs. It's like I said, for now it's going to be pins, but probably add some more stuff. Maybe some dangle fobs. I don't know.
Really wish I could remember what we were talking about before we press play again, because it's driving me nuts now. Because it was right in the middle of a thought.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Well, guess y'all will never know, because neither one of us can remember. So.
One of us is going to sit straight up later, and it was like, oh, it was this.
Okay, so this is Saturday. I know I said so again. You don't need to point it out every time, or I'm going to start doing it to you.
I didn't point it out.
Today is Saturday, July 13th, and I just updated the shop. The biggest shop update I have ever done. This will go up Monday, July 15th. So, as of right now, all of these things are in the shop. They might not be by Monday. I don't know. But let's start with Christmas in July, guys, which is only going to be in the shop for 1 week. Because the shop is closing July 20th for a week. It will not be open back up till the 29th. Because we are going on vacation and there's nobody here to ship out orders. So, only a week. If you want these, grab them. We have Nutcracker in medium. With snowflakes on the inside. And if you watch Knit for Brains, this is the bag that Alicia got, that I gifted Alicia with. There are only 2 of these. And there are only 2 of these, which is Nutcracker in the large. And then we have a brand new print, never before seen in the shop.
What could it be?
Christmas stamps, guys. Aren't these cute?
Are they stamps or are they 2 from tags?
No, they're stamps. Stamps and postcards. But I called them Christmas stamps. And the inside is red and green candy canes. That was cute. So there are 3 small zippered bags. And there are 2 large zippered bags with the candy cane. You got a handle and a D-ring. And And my cute little wooden tags. Can y'all hear the dove?
The dove is back.
And there are 2 large drawstring ones. What? You want one now, don't you?
I didn't say that.
But on the inside of these are the snowflakes. So, and these are huge, guys. You can fit several skeins of yarn in here. And it fits his big giant head.
As will now be demonstrated.
With room to spare.
You want to put your head in there with me?
No. I'll kiss you right now, though. Weirdo. So there are 2 of these. And it comes with the D-ring and the tag and the handle and drawstring. I like doing that. That's fun. So there are 2 of these. And there is 1 new Christmas colorway. It is not Tumbleweed Snowman. I tried to do Tumbleweed Snowman. The red took over and it looked like the snowman had been murdered. So no.
Looked like CSI North Pole.
But it looked a lot better as a fall colorway. It looked more like apple bobbing. So that will be mid-August with the rest of the fall and Halloween colorways. You'll see that later. The Christmas colorway, though, which is pre-order on all 4 bases, is Sugar Plum. And I went very non-traditional because I don't want to accidentally dye up a colorway and put in the shop that might end up in the advent calendar. Which White Christmas, which is what the advent calendar is after, is very traditional Christmas colorways.
Can people still get advent calendars?
Nope, those closed July 1st.
Bummer, y'all.
And I've already bought all the yarn I needed, and I will be dyeing those up when we get back from vacation. So
There
you
you have
can
it.
get, for 1 week only on pre-order, you can get Sugar Plum. This will be back like mid-October at the earliest with all the rest of the Christmas stuff. And there will be more Christmas yarn by then too. But this is the only one for now. And it's only available for a week on pre-order. And then it goes away for a while. Then we have the massive restock I did. We have Dusk. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
I can help hold.
Okay, but I was going to show individual. This is you can do it. It's fine. Just, this is fingering sock. These are 2 different bases. It's on DK 100, which this one is 250 yards. It's 100% superwash merino. Then we also have it on fingering 100, which is 490 yards, and it's 100% superwash merino.
That's almost 500 yards, y'all.
And if you want this colorway and there is not enough in the shop, and you want it for a sweater, message me. I will do a custom order for you, and I will do all of them in the same batch. So that way they will match. I know. And then my fingering sock is 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. There's those. Then we have an oldie one, oldie but goodie. This was like an original colorway. I haven't dyed this one up since November. This is one of the very first colorways I ever dyed up. This is Grapeade. This is on fingering sock. He has it on DK.
DK 100.
DK 100. And then fingering 100. But you can see how each base takes the color different. This is called Grapeade because when it came out of I just took 2 colors and put them together. And then when it came out of the pot, I said, ooh, that looks like grape soda and purple Gatorade mixed together. And the white bits are like the bubbles in the grape soda.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how this one got its name, because it's a mash of grape soda and Gatorade. So, Grapeade.
That's why we call it Gatorade.
So you can get them on all 3 bases. If you want it on DK sock, it is not currently listed. Custom order. I can do a custom order on DK sock. Do not have a problem. This one is another one that is a very popular colorway I was completely out of, is Clouded. And this is on fingering sock. He's got it on DK sock, or DK 100. And I dyed it up on fingering 100. So you can see how each base takes the color differently. And again, with these, if there is not the amount you want in the shop, message me. I will happily dye up a batch for you as a pre-order, as a custom order. Now, the way my custom orders work is you message me, I put up your listing, you purchase the listing, then I dye the yarn.
Just looking at your super sweet logo here.
Yeah, he's admiring the logo. He designed it, by the way. So that is that. And then we have, because this is still in stock on fingering 100, I only dyed it up on fingering sock and DK 100. This is Sakura, which is cherry blossom in Japanese, but these are the cherry blossoms that are in Japan, which was one of my favorite times of the year while we lived there. And these speckles, guys.
They have them in DC too.
Yes, but they're not the same.
Actually, the ones in DC are from Japan. So.
And the ones in Okinawa were more of a brighter pink than the ones on mainland. So these are more like, yes. So this is Sakura. It is already, there's only one on fingering 100, but I dyed it up and on fingering sock and DK 100. There was going to be 3 of these on DK 100, but as I was putting them in the pot, apparently there was a little bit of dry blue dye right in front of the pan, and this one touched it. So we have a unicorn. Can you see the blue splotches? So this one is the same base as the Sakura, but it doesn't have the speckles and it's got blue splotches. Yeah. Not a lot. But this is a unicorn, which means it is an ook, one of a kind. Non-repeatable. There's only one of these.
If you repeat it, you're not learning your lesson.
No, if I repeat it, it's because somebody wants it. And then I was completely out of stock on Sidebar on DK100, so I re-dyed it. So DK100 Sidebar has been restocked. And this one has got more white in it than the other batch that I put up, which is why if you order indie dyed or hand dyed yarn for sweaters, you need to make sure they're all in the same batch because they come out different every time, especially if you're speckling. They can come out drastically different. So, and it's not that I'm doing anything different, it's just that's the way the dye attaches to the yarn. And then last two, but not least, I dyed up, I'm restocking Texas Sunset. I didn't do this on DK100 because it's still in stock. And I didn't do it on Fingering 100 because I didn't think people would want this much color variegation for a sweater. But if you do, again, you can message me and I will happily dye it up for you. But this one is gradiated speckles. It goes from a yellow to an orange to a light pink to a darker pink and to a purple. So, and I have DK socks knit up in this colorway. If you knit them in socks, they kind of, the way that the colors land on each other, it's kind of like they're striping almost. Because this colorway will pull. But there's Texas Sunset. And though that is like accurate colors, by the way. They are that bright. It's not blowing out the camera or anything. Mm-mm. And then the very last one, I think. Yep, that's the last one. This is on and again, I only dyed it on fingering 100. Not fingering 100. Fingering sock. This is Mermaid Tails. And this one goes from green to a lighter blue to a darker blue to a purple to a raspberry. So this one is Mermaid Tails, and again, the way that these colors stack on top of each other when you're knitting them, like in socks, they'll spiral on top of each other, so it looks like they're striping. So I love this colorway. I love dyeing yarn like this. I have some more ideas for other ones like this, but it's probably not going to happen anytime soon because I have advent calendars. And it's the reason why I did this massive update. So, and that is it. There is like a giant pile of yarn here. And these are just the ones I brought to show you. This is not even, these are just all the colorways and bases I dyed them on. This is not all the yarn that's in the shop. So, it didn't even fit on the screen. But go grab you some because shop closes next Saturday. Or Friday at evening, I don't know yet. I might. For sure it's closed Saturday. So get it while you can. And then it'll be closed for a week. A little over a week.
So there you go.
Yep. I'm gonna put it back in the bag now so I can take it back to my office and put it away properly. So I worked my little booty off this last week. Okay. The August wildflower, Texas wildflower, is the standing cypress. That will be, pre-orders for that will be in the shop July 29th through August 10th. And they will ship no later than the last week of August. But here is the inspiration photo. Can you see that?
You know, with the new lights, when we hold our camera, our phones up, it shows up so much better.
Yeah, so that is the inspiration photo.
Tell him I picked it. Tell him I picked it.
You did. Because I was going to have Michael pick it because his birthday is next month. He picked the spider lily, which is mostly white. I just did a mostly white one. So Jared asked if he could pick another one. So that will be going in the shop. Shop closes this Saturday, which is the 20th, I believe. Yes, it is. July 20th. Shop will be closed July 20th through the July 28th. So get your orders in or you have to wait a while. I'm sorry, because we won't be here. And when I go on vacation, the shop goes on vacation, and I'm pretty much non-existent on the internet. And neither is he. We both put our phones away and just spend time with our kids and family, and that's really it.
Yeah.
I might post a few times on Instagram, but more than likely it's going to be a week of silence on our end.
Y'all are used to it from me.
Yeah.
I do got to get better about that if I'm going to open my shop.
Yes, you do.
So.
And you're going to have to learn how to use hashtags more.
I use hashtags.
Now.
I always put at least 2 hashtags on each Instagram post.
And apparently he has more shop news, even though his was already done. He did it before my shop news, which, by the way, my shop is Cherry Pie Cottage on Etsy. I even wrote it down, and I even mentioned it first.
So, something I forgot to mention. I forgot. My bad. If y'all
Make
like...
you get your own podcast for your own shop. Just kidding.
If y'all like the antler pin, this is Axis Antler. I had my dad send me a package. Now this stuff I have seen in my parents' garage, in their storage shed, whatever. I have seen this stuff my entire life. All right, so this is not new stuff, but I do have a whole box, and I'm not going to show all of it.
Show the one that you were like, really?
I'm not going to show all of it, but this whole box is just full.
It's not showing our address, is it? That you just flashed?
I don't think so.
You want to... Where was the address on top?
Yeah. Here, I'll do this. This whole box.
Well, no, I didn't know if it was like on the front of the box. That's why I was asking.
No.
Okay. Show the one that we don't have a clue why your dad did what he did to it.
Where is that piece? No.
He did something to this one too. Look.
Yeah. I think that one used to be mounted, but I don't know. But like I said, I have been seeing these things, and I mean, some of them just little pieces like this, but I've been seeing this stuff my entire life, and he never did anything with it. So I asked him.
He bedazzled one.
I asked him, I said, can I have all that deer antler? Because I have a lathe, I want to try turning deer antler. And this piece I have also been seeing my whole life, and I don't know why he did it. But he bedazzled it, basically. I don't know why. I don't know what the end game was with this.
Do you really understand anything
There's
your
a
dad
couple.
does?
There's a couple of them missing. That one, and then he had another one right there. That's not going to stay on there. This piece is also too narrow to be a pin, so this might become dangle fobs. But
Ooh, you could just slice this one off on the end and turn it into a dangle fob because it's already got the bedazzled piece on the end.
maybe, I don't know.
Oh, one of a kind.
But yeah, a lot of this is just shed antler that's at least 30 years old.
I don't understand anything your dad does.
But I mean, I also have some big pieces here. So, but yeah. So that was the bit that I forgot to mention. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. It's getting old. Stop it. So it's not annoying y'all, it's annoying me because he keeps doing it. And he thinks it's funny every time. So do you have any other shop news?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No. But let's go ahead and move on like I don't. And if I do, then I'll just add it in the next episode.
Oh, so we put the new lights up and it was showing all the colors great. And he was like, go get old lace. Let's see if it's going to show up correctly. So I went and got it. Still doesn't show up correctly.
It's still showing up tan.
It's not. It's pink. It's like a very pale rose pink. So it's like this color but more pink. And it just does not show up. So if you see me at Knit City and I'm wearing my Cipolla, that is knit with old lace and clouded. That would show you what the color is on this. I don't know why it does this. Ooh. Maybe? Still a little too tan. It's too khaki.
It's looking khaki. It's not. It's pink. No, even there.
He licked me! Gross! Let's see. Is it gonna show up? Nope.
No.
It just looks more khaki there.
No. We promise it is pink.
Yes. I might just quit dyeing this colorway because I can't get it pictured. It's not the right color. Oh, that's so irritating. So now it's time for the tail end.
Womp womp.
So
Still no butts.
no, but we do have a few things we want to talk about. Usually we're very happy and and funny and everything else, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing on social media lately
Me neither.
from our community.
It's
And it's from both sides. It is not from just one specific group. It is from exactly. I'm tired of everybody bullying everybody because they don't think the same way you do. Stop it. You can not think like somebody else and still be okay with them and love them.
Here's what I don't get. Here's what I don't get. Okay. This is why we're all here. Not this specifically, but this. Knits. Yarn.
Fiber.
Knits, crochet,
Spinning.
felting,
All the fiber related stuff.
macrame. I don't care. But this is why we're here. We're not here to belittle anybody. We're not here to talk bad about anybody. We're not here to make somebody else feel bad because they're different than us in any way.
To be clear, we don't care if what political stance, what your race is, what color you are. None of that.
Yeah.
You are welcome here.
Yeah.
Until you want to be hateful.
Yes.
And I mean
Like real hate.
Real hate.
Not well, I disagree with you on that. That's not
well,
hate.
fine. You disagree with us.
No.
Let's talk about it
No,
civilly.
let's have a burger. We'll talk it over.
Yeah.
You know, I love
Probably
burgers.
won't because I don't like talking about politics because it
Yeah.
always causes
But
problems.
let's get back to this.
Yes. And love.
Let's get back to the knitting community where people share projects, they share yarn, they share ideas, they share whatever it is without attacking people. We need more of that.
And this may lose us some of our
Yeah,
followers,
if
but
it does.
we love y'all no
Yeah.
matter what. Sorry, but even if you hate us, we love you.
If you
Sorry.
if you don't like our stance, fine. You don't have to like our stance.
And we're not going to
We
get
don't-
political
No.
ever.
No,
Nope.
we're not. This,
No
this is the
political.
most it's going to get right
Yeah.
here. This is the most we're going to get political because she won't let me.
No.
Oh, trust me, I can go political.
But he does it,
I don't.
and people will talk to him, and
I
they
will-
they don't feel the same way he does. It's fine. He moves on.
I work with several guys who think differently than me. Do I think they're right? No, not always. Do I care? Not really, because they are entitled to their own opinion. They can feel one way, I can feel another way, and we can still work together. We can still be friendly
We can
with
even
each other.
vote opposite of each
We
other.
can vote opposite of each other.
Don't
and
care.
At the end of the day, they are still people that deserve respect, and I'm going to give it to them.
Yep.
So
Our mission,
let's get back to
Yeah.
this.
we
this is-
try to always be happy and show love. And because as Christians, our mission here on earth is to spread God's word and his love.
Yes.
And that's what we strive to do.
Yeah. And whatever website you're on having to do with this,
Or
let's-
social media or
let's
anything.
stick to this.
Yeah.
Okay? We don't have to make this stuff about that stuff. It doesn't have to be that way.
Now, if you want to like back a cause like
This.
community over competition,
Yes.
which is anti-bullying, great, perfect, that's great.
To be clear,
Even if you want to make it about the way you feel about politics, great, do it, but you don't need to force it on everybody else. You don't need to be hateful
Yes.
to anybody else on either side. I'm not saying one side or the other. I'm saying all around. Everybody love each other.
to be clear, bullying, bad.
Yes.
Hate, bad.
Bad.
Racism, bad. Okay.
Murder's bad.
Murder's bad. Don't kill people.
Don't murder.
Okay. Those things are bad,
Yes.
and we're not defending anybody who engages in those things.
No.
But we need to get past, well, I don't like your point of view, so you're hating on me. I don't like your opinion, so you must hate me. We need to get away from that. That is wrong. It's completely nonsensical. So let's get back to
knitting, love,
crochet,
love each other, basically.
Yarny things.
Yes.
That's why we're here. That's why we started this show or this podcast, is because of this stuff. Not the political point of view, not the lifestyle point of view, none of that.
No, the religion point of view. Even though we are Christians, we don't care. Yeah. If you are an atheist, we still love you.
Yes.
Still want you here in our group. We don't care.
Yeah.
As long as you are not hateful, you're not racist, and you're not a murderer. What was the other thing? Bullying. Those are the 4 things that will get you kicked out of our group.
Yes.
Which most of humanity doesn't do those things, so you're probably okay.
Yeah. That's part of being awesome.
Yeah.
Is not doing those things.
Yeah.
So
we love you.
Yeah.
So we love all of you, and we just want to make a point that here in our group, you are welcome.
Yep.
So.
And again, we may not agree with you.
Don't
but
care.
You're still here.
Yep.
We're here. You're here.
We're not going to talk about those things that cause strife, like politics.
Yep.
We're just not. So don't ask us, because in my opinion, doesn't matter who I vote for. That doesn't prevent me from loving you or for you loving me. It just doesn't. So.
Well, it might prevent them from loving you, but.
I'm still gonna love you.
Yeah.
So, don't care who you vote for. Don't care what your color is, what your religion is, gender, nothing. Don't care. Still gonna love you. So.
That's our show.
Yep. So we got a little bit serious there. It's not usually us, but
yeah. Sorry to end on a.
It's been on my heart for a while, and I didn't know how to put it into words. I was scared. I was really scared to say anything, but Laura from A Crochet and Hoobien said something on her podcast that helped me. So thank you.
So let's do this. Hey babe.
Hey what?
Where's Captain Hook by his hook?
I don't know.
The secondhand store.
You could tell I was starting to get a little teary.
You were. But it's okay. So.
Because we love y'all, guys. And that's really all we want.
Yep.
So. Go to our Ravelry group. It's Cherry Pie Cottage. Say, hey y'all.
Here on YouTube, like and share this video.
Yep.
Hit the subscribe button.
Yep.
And
the more members we get, the closer we get to the next giveaway.
Ooh. And
speaking of which.
And we are heading down to a Buc-ee's.
Yes, we are.
Pretty soon.
Our sweater cow.
When is that going to?
It is going until November 8th.
I don't know if you said that.
By the way, the grand prize
is a lifetime supply of beaver nuggets.
No.
Not really.
No.
We can't afford that.
No. No, the grand prize is one of our advent calendars. It is going to be 24 10-gram mini skeins with a full skein.
Just in time for Christmas, y'all.
What? So it runs through November 8th, and there might be some beaver nuggets in it too.
But not a lifetime supply.
No, one bag. So y'all go join. Go.
Asterisk.
Chatter.
Asterisk. Lifetime supply is limited.
To one.
To one bag. You have to make.
Jared doesn't always say what's true.
You
He
have the
makes things
option.
up.
You have the option of making them last a lifetime, but
Yes. So we have a chatter thread for that. So go chatter away about that, and then you have your faux thread to put in your entry for the advent calendar.
yes, and it has to be a completed object by the time you enter it. But it can be a project that has already been started
Prior to the beginning of the cow.
Prior to the cow being started.
And it has to be an adult sweater. A child sweater does not count. An adult sweater only. And there is more than enough time to finish the sweater.
And it can't be a sweater for an adult doll.
No. An adult human.
Not doll.
I will even say teens, because most teens wear adult clothes.
Yes.
So, but not child. God is good.